Good morning, everybody. Please excuse my appearance. I'm getting ready to go to the hospital right now. I just saw that, of course, Mooji had to put on a little theatrical show for everybody this morning. And let me tell you, this is the reason why I kept the invitation on my page for so long. And I've said all along, he brings you directly to the self. What he is saying is the truth. The fact of the matter is he doesn't live there. That's what I'm saying to you. Any being who lives in the self would never turn his back on a disciple who is having her life threatened and then go ahead and attack her. He would never do that. The self would never do that. He would never call a disciple a demon. He would never accuse a disciple of stating that their experience was a product of Western intellect. And in here he says, I was so proud, I just love sharing this with you. That is not the product of any university knowledge. It's good for him, but it's okay that he throws this trash at other people. This is all a product of the personhood. And this is what I want to show you guys. So he is a great Bible thumper. He is an absolutely fabulous Bible thumper, but he does not live by his words. And that is the first sign of a fake. The other thing that I would like to tell you is it's that same exact book that I have already on my page by Nisargadatta. You must all listen to that book. And if you really want to know the truth, you've got to do the work and listen to the masters. I was listening to that book again this morning. And what did he say? As they all say, the one who has realized the self transcends all desires. There is no more physical sex. Sorry. You know, if you want to say that you have realized the self and you're still in the deepening process, so yeah, you're still having sex, there's nothing wrong with that. The crime is to say that you've reached the pinnacle and you're still behaving like a chump, making people sign NDAs. The other thing Nisargadatta says is that although that the self is associated with the form in this place that we're in right now, we must take care of the form. Even though we're not the form, we must take care of the form. Without the form, the self leaves. So we must take care of the form. And also, we must abide by all rules and laws of society. No one who is in the self, who is truly in the self, who is truly in God consciousness, would break any laws of any society. It's all about just being. And the only goal is to help others. It's not in a codependent way. It's not help others so that you can be called a great guru. That's not what it's about. It's about helping others to wake up. It's not calling attention to yourself. It's not about laying down with every female disciple you have and then making them sign an NDA and never having the ability to say that they were taken advantage of by you. That's not what it's about. That is not a person that is in the self. So, as I said, he is a fantastic Bible thumper. He is a fantastic Bible thumper. But for him, of all people, to sit on in that chair that he sits on and actually call me a demon and actually say that all of my beingness, that I have truly done the work to peel away the personhood, that I'm just using Western intellect. He is truly a fake and a fraud. The other thing you will hear him say in this piece of theatrics is that, does the self judge anybody? Does the self judge anybody? It appears that's all he has done with me. That's all he has done with me, was judge me. Yet having no understanding or even care to understand the level of abuse that I am experiencing on a daily basis without any support. He's not a realized being. He's putting on a good show for everybody. And please understand, the number one thing that stands out to me is that all desires and attachments will be transcended. There is no more physical sex. When you want to say that you're in the nothingness, that means you're in God consciousness. There is no more physical sex. Why do I respect Papaji as much as I do? Because he never said he was in God consciousness. He said he would always be deepening until he took his last breath. There it is, honesty. Honesty. That's why I respect Papa G the way I do. Mooji is an outright liar. He is an abuser. And now he has this great love to share this with you, and you can't find that in any university. Well, I'm sorry, he's Bible thumping all the way through. He's not there. The fact that he can sit there and judge me and call me a demon and say that everything that I'm saying, although I'm reading from the masters, although I'm reading from Nisargadatta and Ramana, he wants to say that what I'm saying is from Western intellect, has nothing to do with the self. It's a good piece of theatrics. That's what I'd like to tell you. And I will put his POS crap in the discussion area, and I will also put Nisargadatta's book in here. And you've got to listen to Nisargadatta's book to fully understand the truth. And I will give Mooji his props. He's describing what the personhood is perfectly, because he's living it. He knows exactly what it is. Okay? Yeah. No one who is in God consciousness has anyone sign an NDA. They have nothing to hide because they're not doing anything. Their only concern is the awakening of mankind. That's it. That's it. There's nothing to hide. There is no need for an NDA. They would never break any laws in society. And I've known this all along. I've known it all along. So these are the things that you all have to look at. Don't look at the soft voice and the theatrics. Okay? Yeah, there are no words to describe the nothingness. There are no words to describe the nothingness. And purposely hurting other human beings is not a part of the nothingness. That is a part of Satan. That is a part of ego. And that is who Mooji is. Okay? You all be blessed. Going to get my hip fixed. Then, when I get better, I'm going out dancing. Time for me to start living.